Well, I asked you guys what you would want me to overshare at midnight because I can't sleep tonight, and I got some amazing questions. I have some. Oh wow, okay. Let's get into this. This is gonna be fun. I have seen Best Dressed make this kind of videos, and I always found them very quirky. And I think at night we are our most vulnerable selves. There's things that I've done at night I have regretted in the morning. Please let me know in the comments if there's something that you did. What is the worst thing that you have done? For me, I think it was confessing my feelings. And in the morning, I was like, fuck, I shouldn't have done that. And so my mom watches this channel. I think she will not be happy with the fact that I said the word fuck. And she'll also say that, why did you say that? Okay, fine. First question is, how to move on from past life very quickly? I think your past stays with you, okay? In some way or the other, your past is always gonna be there with you, but not in a way that it should pull you back, but rather in a way that should stop you from making the same mistakes again and again. So yeah, don't think about moving on from past in a way that forgetting it or something. Just what can you learn from it? And one of the quotes that did help me, if you are someone who clings on to the past, is from this show called How I Met Your Mother, where the quote goes something like, no matter how much you try to cling on to the past, it's already gone. I think that really changed the way I view past, and this show you should watch if you haven't already. How do you feel these days? Oh, I feel content. I feel content for sure. I feel stressed sometimes because it's like it's a race all the time, and the markets are competitive as fuck. You're always competing against someone or the other. New brands are coming, new creators are coming, new founders are coming. Things are getting shut down. There's definitely much more chaos in social media these days than before, I feel. So, or maybe it's because I'm more popular than before, I don't know.
Oh, really?
So I think it's a little messy most of the times, but yeah, when I'm sleeping at night or I'm waking up in the morning, I'm content knowing that I'm doing the best that I can. So yeah, I think it's a mixed feelings. Thank you for this question, Karan. What's your worst fear? That I will be forgotten by the ones I love. My boldest picture, I will put it here. Actually, it took me a lot to post this online because I'm very insecure about my body, and I think there's a lot of reasons for that. Now, I do think that I have lost a lot of weight in the last 1 year, but I have been online or making videos on this channel rather for the last 7-8 years, and going from like teen to 20s, of course, like girls do anyway put on weight, and I had PCOD. So I did put on some weight, and I think the internet was definitely quick to notice that. I got a lot of comments, and I think the teenage mind did not take it really well. But yeah, that is an insecurity that I've worked on. So I'm happy to post this picture. I've not posted it on my feed yet because I'm still shy, but I'll definitely like try to. Do I think that we are all in a matrix? I think so, and we are a part of the matrix. Okay. And those who say that they are not a part of the matrix or trying to get you away from the matrix are even more a part of it. It's alright. Does it feel tiring to be a girl boss always? I think I'm very much in my nurturing feminine energy, equally as my girl boss energy of achieving things. So no, it doesn't feel exhausting. I feel very fulfilled, and I feel like I'm having a full life. I think I'm having a very complete life, and I'm very happy about it. What do you think life is all about? Reading books, reading a lot of books. Okay, I think for me, there's no sense to life if it's not for reading. So yeah, reading a lot of books. How much have you grown as a person since you left home and started living alone? A lot. I think the biggest change has definitely been that I know that I can survive on my own. Okay, I think it sounds crazy, but I did not think that I will be able to. I thought that it will, and especially like when you get sick and go through situations on your own, you feel like it's the end of your world. Why did you even leave home? But yeah, I'm glad that I did. Okay, it's definitely been something that I've never regretted, not even for a day. When will you retire? Not anytime soon. I want to have like a very normal family. I want to get married. I want to have children. I want to live a happy life with my family and work like a normal person. I don't have any big major dreams like retiring at 30. No, nothing like that. Not traveling the world, nothing like that. I want to live a very normal life. Okay, I just have like very huge goals as per ambition of impact, but that's about it. It ends there. How do you manage to read so much with such a huge business? I was not being able to read a lot till last year, but this year I'm really prioritizing reading. So I think it's all about a priority. It's a second habit to me, okay? Instead of wasting time or talking to boys, I'd rather read a book. So yeah, I think there's so many relationships that could have been relationships that I just couldn't have because I chose to read a book instead that night.
What did you say?
And that is embarrassing, but that is true also. Would you be mentally stable enough if you ended up with someone making 25k a month? Why not? I've dated people who didn't even have a job. So yeah, no, I don't care. I really don't care. I think that's one of my best things. I don't care about people by how much they are making. I care about how much I vibe with them. And also, like, I have never dated somebody who is also a freelancer or business owner. I always end up with like someone who's still studying, someone who has like a normal job, because I think it attracts me, that lifestyle sometimes, because I know that I'll never have it. So it's not like I am too much for the fact that you have to date someone of your nature only. Do you feel alone? No, I don't. I'm very happy with myself, and it's taken me a really long time to get here. So trust me when I say that it might sound really great that, oh wow, she's happy with her own company. It's taken me a long time to get here, but I wouldn't have it any other way now that I am here. So yeah. Do you like sharing your life on social media? I love it. I love sharing my life on social media. The good, the bad, everything. If I could, I would put everything. I just know that it will not be construed. Also these days, I think there's a whataboutery all the time. So like no matter what you post, like somebody will take it in the wrong sense, and there's like no matter what you say, there is something contrary that can be said about it. And sometimes I feel too exhausted by it. Like, and you can actually do that with literally anything, right? So for example, I'm making this video at night, so someone can just misconstrue that oh, she's awake at night, she has the privilege to sleep throughout the day. Of course I have had a lot of privilege, but I mean, you know, a lot of times, this is a very extreme example, but a lot of times I have seen that just look at him. A lot of times I've been through it, that things that I've said like without any serious context have been taken so seriously that even I was shocked. So sometimes that gets exhausting about social media for sure. But apart from that, I do love social media a lot. Okay, no matter how negative it is sometimes, I love sharing myself and parts of my life that I think will help other people lead better lives. Would a woman successful in career marry an unsuccessful or unambitious man? Unsuccessful yet yes, unambitious probably no, if you ask me. I usually, so one time I remember dating a guy who had a very simple job, okay, and I think he told me something like that hey, would you even be with me long term, because I'm just doing a normal job now and you are a very successful businesswoman. And I just said that, you know, I will be with you if I see the passion in you, which I did see. I think at that point he was doing a very simple job, but like in the last 2 years he has actually done really well in his career. I do still meet him. I hope that things work out someday, because currently the distance is an issue because he does live in a different city. But yeah, this is a real story from my life, and I just want to say that I think for me as a girl looking for a partner, I value who they want to be more than who they are. And I think a lot of girls are that way. I think people think that women are only after successful men. I think most women would want to see their men become successful with them, because that's a very beautiful journey together. Last question. Worst experience that you have had by someone close to you? I would say it's a betrayal. Okay, and not in relationship or anything. I would say it's a business betrayal. So I don't want to talk too much about it. But let's just say that when you are very young and you're getting into the world of business, you don't know a lot of things, okay? And at that point, if somebody misguides you, it's easy to believe that because you are inexperienced and you usually don't have a mentor. Okay? Not everybody has the money to pay for courses and mentorship, and also have the privilege and access to people who are successful in that field. So I was one of them. So I think that was definitely one of the worst experiences. I don't want to talk too much about it, but yeah, it's not something that was very nice, which has definitely made me very wary. I think before that I was like people before business, but then I know that business is business, people are people, and I need to think of people and business as two separate entities. So definitely a very sad lesson, but one that I deserve to learn nonetheless. So yeah, I think that's all the questions that I had. I really had a lot of fun shooting this quick Q&A. I will definitely do more of these, and where you can ask me even more intrusive questions. Thank you so much for joining me in this Q&A. I had a lot of fun shooting it. I hope that you equally had fun watching it. And if you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments below. I always answer the questions of the first few hours, so please do leave it as quickly as you can. And I'll see you with another video next week. Bye bye.